She was 29 years when she met him. Not through friends, not through family, but in the most ordinary way. She was late for work, rushing down the street, and bumped into him. He picked up the papers she dropped, handed them to her with a smile, and just like that, a chapter began. At first, it was nothing. Just small conversations, just friendly check-ins. But little by little, it grew. He wasn't the richest man, he wasn't the most handsome man, but he made her laugh. He listened. He noticed things no one else noticed. He remembered her favorite food, her fears, her dreams. And for the first time, she thought, this could be the one. Their love grew fast, maybe too fast. Late night calls turned into early morning visits. Ordinary days turned into memories that felt magical. Everyone around them said the same thing. You two are perfect for each other. And she believed it. She gave him her time, her trust, her heart. She believed she was building forever. But forever doesn't always last. One day, without warning, he changed. The calls became shorter, the visits less frequent, the laughter faded. When she asked what was wrong, he always said, I'm fine, I'm just busy. But deep down, she felt it, he was slipping away. And then came the day she will never forget. He looked her in the eyes and said, I can't do this anymore. I don't love you the way I used to. Just like that, her world collapsed. No fight, no explanation, no closure. The man who once promised forever was gone, and she was left with questions that had no answers. For months, she cried herself to sleep. She replayed every moment, wondering what she did wrong. She felt worthless, broken, lost. But here's the part of the story people often forget. Heartbreak is not the end. She didn't see it then, but slowly, pain became her teacher. Instead of chasing him, she began to chase herself. She went back to school. She started a small business. She traveled, even if it was just to the next city. She began to write in her journal, to pray more, to heal. And day by day, the pieces of her broken heart started to form something new. It wasn't easy. Healing never is. There were nights when loneliness screamed louder than hope. There were mornings when she almost texted him, just to feel something again. But she didn't. She stayed the course. She built herself, one decision at a time. Years passed. And then one afternoon, she saw him again. The same man who once shattered her. He looked older, a little tired. He smiled, as if nothing ever happened. But she was no longer the same. She didn't feel anger. She didn't feel longing. She just felt peace. And in that moment, she realized something powerful. She didn't lose him. She found herself. That day, she went home, looked in the mirror, and finally said the words she thought she'd never say. I'm proud of you. You made it. Because the truth is, love is unpredictable. Sometimes it gives you joy, sometimes it gives you pain. But when it leaves, it always leaves a choice. Stay broken, or rebuild stronger. And she chose to rebuild. Her story is not just about heartbreak. It's about growth. It's about learning that the end of one chapter does not mean the end of the book. Sometimes the worst goodbye leads to the best version of yourself. This is life. This is love. This is healing.